right, welcome back. Welcome back. So, I said earlier we were going to talk a little bit more about Ghislane Maxwell. I kept saying Ghislane because that's the way her name sounds, or it's spelled. But anyway, so the 63-year-old woman who was with Jeffrey Epstein, who helped to bring a lot of the young ladies on the Lolita Express to Epstein Island, the underage women, once his girlfriend and confidant. She had spoken to Trump's Department of Justice. And the reason why I say it like that is because, I mean, come on, let's face it. You know, even if he is in there to whatever capacity, the likelihood of us finding out, especially while he's still in office, is probably slim to none. And I'm sure there are probably other very, very powerful men that are in there. So, and as you know, he's been doing a lot of deflecting. You know, now he wants to sue Beyonce. All my single ladies, all my single ladies. He wants to he wants to sue Oprah. You know, Miss, you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car. And now, even today, he was talking about Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne did a press run, and he was on Fox talking about the job that he felt like Trump has done. But anyway, for another time, let's get back to this lady. So she's 63 years old. She was convicted in 2021 of helping to groom and to bring underage women to Jeffrey Epstein and just different cohorts of his. She gets 20 years. She was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison back in 2021. So I think her release date, they had projected to be like 2037 because, like, as most people have probably heard before, in the feds, you do about 85% of your time. And it could be, I guess, less if you step down earlier. But you tell me what you think, because we're not going to talk too long about her. You tell me what you think. Do you think that she's going to get off? Do you think, I'm ready to bet somebody $1. $1 that she will definitely be pardoned or have a lighter sentence, because she met with them last week, I believe. And what would you do if you were her? Would you sit and tell the Department of Justice of a sitting president that possibly has something to do with it? Would you tell them, would you say, hey, listen, I got news for you. Donald, he's such and such and such and such. When they already put, unfortunately, Jeffrey Epstein up in the Raptors. So a lot of times we're faced with decisions and people think what they would do until they actually get into the situation of what they have to do. And I think in her situation, she has to just stay quiet and suck it up. So part two to this is that, so she was, I believe in, oh God, where was she at? Can't remember. Anyway, she's going from one place to, I think she's down in Texas, but they're calling this place now Club Fed. So even as I looked it up and everything, you have what is essentially white collar, high profile criminals at this place. And you even see some of the ladies, I'll put it in the thumbnail, you'll see some of the ladies where they have a tee on and a pair of jogging shorts. And they're just kind of like walking around almost like it's a college campus. But you ready for this? They, and I mean by they, I'm talking about the inmates there, because this is where they stepped Miss Maxwell down to. The inmates there now are talking about, I'm just so disgusted by her. I don't want her here. I just can't believe she's here. How dare she? See how that works? See how when people have too much money and too much influence and just too much of everything, how in the world are you going to judge who is coming down to your Club Fed prison camp when you're in prison for doing something pretty bad yourself? Because obviously, if you were stealing from somebody. You weren't stealing from yourself. So you were stealing from somebody, even if it is a white collar crime, because a lot of times that's what it is, some type of theft or deception in some type of way. If you're at one of these low facility places, low security places, you got to see it. These women are just walking around with hand weights. Oh, and one, and two, and one, and two, and three. In jail? Really? Well, if that's the case, we got people who, unfortunately, and I'm not condoning it, but that shoplifting stuff, where's the camp feds for them? Because, I mean, they can't, walk to the store anywhere and go steal nothing else. But, so it's almost like saying how America, even what I said about the Diddy thing, it's almost like saying how it's just that certain things are just unfair. And we know it, but, sometimes when you get smacked across your face with it on a regular basis, you just start to see like this just isn't a fair deal for anybody. But what do you think? Do you think that we should build more club feds around for people who have like lower ranking crimes, or should we just throw everybody in together like we've been doing, especially people from the inner city? Let's throw them all in there all together. But if you got some money, if you got some socioeconomic status, then we will put you somewhere that is a lot nicer, where they serve ice cream, where unlike Diddy, they don't serve food that allegedly has maggots in it. I know it's jail. I understand it's jail. But I still think that even in jail, people should have at least a bare basic minimum requirements to live. There's nothing wrong with bringing people in bottled water if the jail has a dirty system. You know what I mean? Y'all can get cases and cases of waters. There's nothing wrong with getting some TV dinners in. I got a couple right in the refrigerator, in the freezer. I mean, for people, to be able to at least adequately nourish themselves. But hey, we ain't gonna go on long about this. Just wanted to see what you felt, how and kind of do things in contrast to, and I know it's a totally different case, but in contrast to how things are going with our Sir P. Diddy. All right. So I'm trying to think. Oh, I remember now. Live life. Don't let life live you.